So this video is going to take a look at Smart Notebook again, and this feature of the Smart Notebook app is how to get content from either Dropbox or Google Drive and open it up in the Smart Notebook app. So I'm going to come into my little, what I call my productivity folder here, and I have both Dropbox and two different types of Google Drive apps that both have Smart Notebook content in there. So I'm going to start with the Dropbox folder. And looking at the Dropbox folder here, you can see right up at the top that I have my Animals in the Ocean iPad notebook lesson ready to go that's been shared in Dropbox. Dropbox itself will say it's unable to view the file, and that's just fine. So at the top left-hand side, I'm going to hit this icon here, and this gives me some options to open, and as it is a notebook file, I'm going to open it in the Notebook iPad app. And it'll launch the Notebook iPad app for me immediately, and it will load up my Ocean Animals lesson and bring in all the content. Some of the features of your normal notebook lesson you obviously don't have, but a lot of great features that are available. So this is designed for the students to use and interact with. So circle the animals that belong in the ocean was one of the ideas here. Oh, I circled the cow, that's not quite right. So the kids can erase. Grab another pen, and they can circle, whoopsies, another animal that belongs in the ocean. The next page, moving forward, I would have, oh, and I'm still on my pen. Come back to my eraser. Just like Notebook, you want to make sure you go back to your Select tool. So I'll come back to my Select tool. The world's largest mammal is the blue whale. So these can be moved, just like in Notebook. And then this one here, it says name the ocean animal, record the name for each animal. So if you hold down on an object, you get three options: delete, infinite cloner, and add sound. So the kids can click add sound and then hit the record button. Sea turtle. And then I can attach and add that sound. And there's a little speaker icon, just like there would be in Notebook. Just like with Notebook 11, the sound recording is just for 1 minute. And now that the kids have created some evidence of learning, they can hit this drop down menu at the top, and then they can email that off. So that was how to bring in a lesson from Dropbox. The process is exactly the same for Google Drive. So I'm going to just leave Notebook, and I'm going to come to Google Drive. Google originally, with the Notebook tutorial that was released at the end of August, said that we'd have to go to the Google website to download and open our content. Now the Google-based apps are actually supporting opening the Notebook content right in the app. So we have the Google Drive app here. Then I also have another one called G Drive, because the Google Drive originally wasn't supporting this option, but now has moved forward, and we can open up our notebook files right in G Drive here. So I'm going to open up the same lesson, and it will load in the Google Drive here. And I'll get the same sort of message saying that it is unavailable for opening up in the Google Drive app, and that's fine. We're going to use the same option of the top left-hand side for actions, and we'll click Open In, and we'll open it up in the Notebook app, and the same process ensues. So both of them work exactly the same way, just depends on how your storage systems have been set up, whether your school or district or your class is using Dropbox or Google Drive. And here's my lesson for the kids to work with and interact again. So that's how you can use your content that you've pre-created, and you can drop them into Dropbox or into Google Drive and be able to open them up on the Smart Notebook app.